Hi guys, so today instead of doing a vlog, since I work a night shift, I decided to do a Christmas tag video, and I YouTubed Christmas tag. I looked at the questions from like the second video, took some of those, and made up some of my own. I will put the questions in the down bar in case you want to also do this tag, but yeah, let's just get right into it. Question number 1 is, when do you start getting excited about Christmas? I personally start getting excited about Christmas pretty much the day after Christmas. I'm like ready for the next one. But if I really want to say when I'm like thinking like, oh, Christmas is soon, oh, I'm so excited to eat all that food and blah blah blah, it would probably be the day after Halloween. Some people are all like, you have to celebrate Thanksgiving and then you can put up Christmas lights, blah blah blah. I say just start celebrating it as soon as possible because the holiday season is like the happiest of the entire year. You want some puffs? There you go. Okay, so question number 2 is, do you use an advent calendar? And we do. We have been opening them and we take turns each opening the little tab on it. It has a cute little picture underneath. My mom says that we've always gotten the ones that just had pictures underneath. I think that we used to get ones that had pieces of chocolate inside them. So we've been having a little bit of an argument on that, but it's possible that, you know, I could be wrong and my dad could have been the one that did the chocolate advent calendars, but either way, I think chocolate advent calendars are superior. Number 3 is, what are your favorite Christmas films? I love Miracle on 34th Street. I love the Santa Claus, like the first one, not the second or third one. Those are really good. We just watched that last night because Stu had never seen it. And the third one is probably The Grinch, and I like to watch the cartoon one because that is like the classic that I grew up with, and then also watch the anime one just because it's really funny. So those are the 3 movies that I try to watch. Number 4 is, what do you eat for Christmas dinner? And we used to eat like, you know, rolls, mashed potatoes, green beans. I think we ate roast beef or something like that, just like classic, very American food. And now we don't have Christmas with like our extended family anymore because we all have kids and it's just gotten really difficult and there's nowhere to host it. So we do it with just my mom and her family, my sisters and all of them, and they come here and we just get Chinese food. So they are super happy with that because they're all like, oh, we don't have to stress about making dinner and it's like super nice and the food is really tasty. I personally really miss having that traditional food. Like, to me, that is part of like the whole Christmas feel. So I can't say I'm super pleased about it, but I mean, I still eat the food, it still tastes good. I just wish that it could be ham or roast beef and like rolls and all the stuff that makes me feel like this is Christmas. But in general, I'm just thankful to have food on the table. So number 5 is, do you have any Christmas traditions? Probably like, you know, anything different than what other people do, I'm assuming. We used to have like a few traditions. One of them that sticks out to me is that my mom would always let us open one present on Christmas Eve before we went to bed, and a lot of the time it would be like pajama pants or something that we could wear, you know, that night, and so it's super exciting. We aren't kids anymore, so we don't do that because, you know, we're not all here on Christmas Eve. But I think I'm going to start doing that with Ronan, not this year, but maybe like next year or the year after when he starts to understand Christmas or just understand things in general. So that's exciting, and I do kind of want to steal my stepfamily's tradition. They used to put a pickle ornament on the tree, and then, well, you know, the adult would, and then the kids would go and try and find it, and the first person to find it, they got to open the first present. So I might also do that when he's a little bit older. That could be fun. Alright, so number 6 is, what are your favorite Christmas songs? And there's like a lot of them, so I'm just gonna say that Santa Baby is like way up there. I love that song. Some people really don't like that, and I don't know how. I also love that song from The Grinch that's like, I think it's just probably called Mr. Grinch, but yeah, it's really good. They're like, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Yeah. My mom also always played the Harry Connick Jr. Christmas album, and so those ones are dear to my heart. Michael Bublé, all those songs are good, and that one by Mariah Carey, and you know which one I am talking about. But recently, Old Navy has been playing one by like Justin Bieber. I think it's just called like Mistletoe or something like that, and it is so catchy, and I have to admit that I love it. Number 7 is, what is the best Christmas present you ever received? And while I'm thankful for like all of the Christmas presents I've ever gotten, I think the biggest in terms of like shock value and how grateful I was and how excited I was when I was like, I want to say 8 or 9, and my dad's mom got me and my sister our first horse, and that was like, phew, I just never thought that we would get a horse, and we were obsessed. I mean, little girls, I don't know if it's all little girls, but we were obsessed with horses. So it was so exciting. We got to learn how to take care of her. We learned to take lessons, and I'll just never forget like how, I think we cried with like happiness. That's how excited we were. So that was an awesome present. Number 8 is real or fake Christmas tree. I am all about the real Christmas trees. I think some people have the prettiest fake Christmas trees, like OK Baby, Aspen, Ovard, like they have like those white ones that are so shiny and like really girly, and I just love that. But the smell of a real Christmas tree, it just, to me, real will always be the best. I might have to eventually get a fake one just because it's convenient, but I really hope to try and do real ones in the future, even if they're like a really small, really sad one, just like in a little corner. Number 9 is, did you ever leave anything for Santa? And yes, we used to leave him milk and cookies, obviously, and then we would make this special mix of like, I think it was just like oats and glitter, and they told us that if we sprinkled it on the snow, then the reindeer would be attracted to it, and then we would like leave out carrots for them to eat, so it was pretty magical. Number 10 is, what was on the top of your Christmas list when you were a kid versus now? So when I was a kid, I always used to put like puppy, kitten, etc. at the top of my Christmas list just in case. When I was in high school, I started writing like Cabana Boy, and now I write things that I need, like vacuum, blender. Well, actually I don't write anything because we didn't do a Christmas list. I'm pretty sure people just know that I like, you know, need money, I need things for Ronan and stuff, but if I was to write a Christmas list, it would probably be all the things I'm gonna need for an apartment by myself, because I used to have a roommate and she obviously had things that I didn't have, but I do have a lot of basics like silverware, plates, TV, etc. But yeah, that's what I yearn for, is like a good blender. Number 11 is, what foods do you associate with Christmas? A lot of foods actually, because we used to do it, as I said, with my extended family, and everyone would bring certain things. One is like boursin, and that's kind of like cream cheese with green goddess dressing and like a ton of garlic, and you would dip crackers in it. And there are also needums, which are like kind of coconut things covered in chocolate. And then also there's a breakfast casserole. There was nisu, which is like this bread that tastes amazing, and we would eat it for breakfast. And yeah, some of those I'm gonna be making this Christmas just because I really want to feel like it's Christmas. I don't want to just eat Chinese food. Number 12 is, one at a time Christmas opening, like present opening, or do you just open them all at once and do like a chaos kind of thing? And when it was the whole family, we used to do like, everyone would just go crazy, you just open all your presents because there's so many. Now that it's kind of a smaller, more intimate gathering, we do the whole like one at a time thing. Number 13 is, do you have a favorite ornament? And I do. I can't show it to you because we haven't decorated yet, but it's just like this glass pink like binky, or you know, pacifier basically, and it's so cute, and I'm pretty sure it was given to me when I was like 1 year old or something. So I don't know why, I've just always really liked that one. Just looks really classy, and obviously it's one of the ones I've had for the longest. Number 14, the last question, is, do you often have a white Christmas? And yes, I live in Maine, so we almost always have a white Christmas, and I think we didn't 1 year. It like rained and it just like didn't snow, and it felt so weird. So it blows my mind that some people are like in tank tops during Christmas. Like, that's so strange to me because it's almost always snowy here, sometimes very blizzardy. So yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed these questions and enjoyed listening to Ronan grunting and eating his puffs. And I hope that you guys do this tag because I would love to see it. So if you do, then comment down below, let me know, go check out your video, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!